What are you trying to say, Tim?
I said.
I think you just called us fat.
I mean, I am.
I mean, I'm 270.
I'm 297, but you're also fucking 7 feet tall. Fat fuck.
Oh, fuck me, right?
So we do have a blind pull game.
Oh boy.
Which I think I've told you about before, with the retro video game stuff. But I thought also, before we get into that, I do want to us three to try something real quick. Just a real quick thing. I don't know if you've had this yet.
Is that the Oreo Coca-Cola?
It is. Have you had it?
Coke Zero, right?
It's Coke. Do you like Coke Zero?
I've gotten into Coke Zero. I like it.
I love.
I've been drinking a
Coke
lot of
Zero
like
now.
zero sugar, like sweet tea and stuff.
Yes, I love the Cherry Coke Zero now. That's one soda I can drink and not feel bad about. So, disclaimer: I have tried this. I won't give my opinion yet. What?
Fucking slut.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. You know, they also make Oreo flavored or Coke flavored Oreos.
See, I can't find those. I couldn't find that either.
I couldn't. Sheets has these.
See, I feel like drinking this. It tastes funny now because I've been drinking like that Gold Peak and Milo's zero sugar.
Oh,
sweet
Milo's
tea.
is so
I like
good.
Gold Peak in the bottle, but I am so pissed off that Sheet switched their system over Gold
Mhm.
Peak. It was so much better before. Yeah, Danny got me on the line.
I can't really drink McDonald's sweet tea, but Chick-fil-A tea. That's the Lord's tea. I can't say
It's good.
nothing
I
about
had
that.
McDonald's sweet tea. I was in
Right.
Hagerstown, and it was really good. Smells like a
It
fucking
does kind of smell like an
Oreo.
Oreo.
It does.
It smells like
Originally, I thought, oh, it's just going to taste like the cream.
it smells like if you dipped an Oreo in Coca-Cola.
Yeah. But you not just taste the cream.
It tastes like an Oreo cookie.
You taste the chocolate too.
Oh man.
I don't think it's bad. Now, I will say that if it wasn't Coke Zero, I think this would be too sweet.
Oh, absolutely, it would be.
Not bad.
I would drink that. It's almost like you wanted to do like a low calorie like Coke float,
Yes.
Ooh.
but that
Some
Ninja
ice-
slushies.
Oh, yeah.
And put this in there.
Oh, my God. Oh, make that as a slushie?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
yeah.
That's a good idea.
Ooh, I'm getting kind of
You
Or
hard.
know,
that,
have
or
to
one of
try
the
that.
Ninja creamies that makes the ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
There you go.
Now, I will say, all right, so I've had a whole 20 ounce. I couldn't finish the whole 20 ounce because it's just too sweet and it's too much for me. I would prefer this in a can, like a 12 ounce, or like a small glass like this. I could drink that.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
he's
The more
already-
I drank it, the more it tasted like an Oreo cookie.
Yes. Yeah, I like it, but it's not something that I'm going to go out and drink all the time. But as soon as I find those Oreo,
See, that's how I feel about like
Coke
the
flavor.
specialty flavored sodas, like the Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream.
yeah, can't
It's
drink it
so
all the time.
good, but it's so sweet.
and they're hit and miss. Like I've switched to Coke. I used to drink Pepsi all the time, but I love Pepsi and lime.
Ooh.
I like a good lime in my. Well,
Yeah.
I like a Cuba Libre anyway,
Oh yeah, that's true.
but I love lime in my Coke or Pepsi.
See, I like the flavored beers too, like Bud Light Lime. That's good stuff.
Yeah, but
I
like,
don't really like the taste of beer.
remember the lemon, like the Pepsi Twist? I didn't like. That.
Yeah, no.
Pineapple Pepsi. Did you get that?
Yeah,
from
the
Little
pineapple
Caesars?
Pepsi was so good.
Really?
Oh my god.
That doesn't sound
Now
good.
the mango one was not good, but the pineapple one was.
Look, if you can only get it at Little Caesars, so if you can find it still, buy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'd buy one off of eBay and drink it if I could. It was that good. The pineapple flavor is so strong.
So what are we rating this? Scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a off of just taste alone. I'll go a 8.1.
I was gonna say 7.5.
I like it, but it's not something I would drink. I'll give it a 7. But I still think that's pretty
something
high.
that kids would
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I do like zero
So
sugar.
now because
Gonna find out what's going on at Green Ridge.
No, I'm good.
you put him on the mic.
I don't care. I don't care anymore.
Dude, he called me the other day freaking out about work.
I
Said,
bet.
oh, you know who out?
Put him on the mic real quick.
Phone. Oh, he already hung up.
Ah, damn it.
Because
It
with
just wasn't
somebody going down to
necessary.
headquarters, another certain somebody's taking over. And Big Back is.
Oh.
Oof. I ain't gonna throw names out there.
Big body.
Oh, it's Bobo's girl.
I know. That's
Oh.
Derm's girl too.
I keep fucking with him. I told him he hit it.
Bobo definitely hit.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like she could throw it back.
She loves her chocolate.
You can tell. She can tell.
Like the day-
Isn't it weird that you can just tell the type of girls that are in?
Do you remember the day
Our guy.
that I don't know if you were in the car with us or not, but it was when she first started.
Are you talking about the day I mooned her going up 68?
No,
I remember
no.
you told me
no.
about that.
This was, I think it was either on the way to work or on the way home. Because when she first started, she actually carpooled with us.
That didn't last.
And she got a phone call and she put it
that
on.
was when she was taking me home. She took me home one night, and I told y'all. And the number came up, and the contact just came up as X, and it sounded like Bobo.
No, this was
Really?
somebody. This had, I mean, it was a deep voice, but it was like it sounded like a deep, like,
Talked like this, brother.
no, I'm talking about like this guy sounded like a deep, like backwoods kind of guy. Like
the
he was
guy that
country.
the guy that called her when I was with her did not.
Wow.
Well, yeah, so,
Cambodian was strong with that.
oh
one.
my God. Jesus Christ.
It is. It is kind of. I just think it's crazy how you can kind of tell there's certain girls are just really into dark guys.
I wouldn't have pictured that at first,
Oh,
but
good.
like,
She's a big girl. Listen,
That's a lot of lady.
listen. Black guys like good girls, and granted,
Well, they
I-
do.
I don't get me wrong. I like meat too, but black guys tend to like.
and
Look, and I've
or
unfortunately
does the
seen that
rug,
man's
the
hog
carpet,
too.
does the
So
carpet.
it's probably a good thing that it's a bigger woman because he would break.
Maybe that's why, because
What?
the little ones can't take it.
That's true.
Bro, I mean, he is.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I mean, he
I'm
is-
not a
he is
gay
big-
man, but I was impressed. It's
What are you? Are you a small guy?
We're white, Tim.
It doesn't mean nothing.
Well, we'll get to that later. Maybe he's not such a small guy, but we'll get to that in a little while. We got something.
I've never had any complaint, at least in my
We got
face.
something planned for you. a little-
Behind my back, on the other hand, that's wait. So what kind of surprise?
But before we get to that,
Like surprise.
before we get to that, let's start our little game. Who wants to go first? Because you guys are going to be blindfolded.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Or no, let's let our guest go first.
Let's let our guest go
So
first.
wait,
You have
so since Dickin wasn't our first official guest, is he our first official?
he is our first
guest?
official guest because
Round
Deacon,
of applause for Crabtree.
yeah,
Crabtree.
Trap Tree. That's a name given to him by one of the kids at our camp we used to work at.
My little hoodlums.
Yeah, your little cliff walking motherfucker. Well, no, he was the opposite because he couldn't say the C.
Are we sure he wasn't just retarded?
Well, he was definitely retarded. He was
Probably.
one of my favorite kids too. That kid was cool. I liked him. No names.
No,
Don't forget
can't
that.
do that.
So, all right. Throw your blindfold on. We'll get you to go first.
That shit off.
This should be fairly easy for you guys, but I kind of gave it a little bit of a twist.
Why do I
feel like I'm
I
gonna
don't
get
know why
slapped with
I
something.
just got the feeling because I'm due for payback. I just got that
me with like a
feeling.
tortilla or something.
Well, I'm playing nice today. Just look,
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
don't- I also don't totally trust you.
Whenever I
I
get
don't
my
either.
payback, it's not going to be this obvious. All right.
This is. I'll be honest. I just came to my mind that I'm due for some payback.
All right,
at some point.
Crabtree.
oh my god.
Put your hands out.
So I'm blindfolded for him too.
Fuck it.
Huh?
I don't know why you blindfolded yourself.
I just thought we were playing this game, so I can look.
Dude, I can't see.
Yeah, you can look.
anything. I am terrified right now.
All right. Stick your hands out. First item. Feel it and take a guess of what
That's
it
an
is.
N64.
Wow, you got that
Damn.
pretty quick. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, seeing it, I know what it is. I'm gonna be honest. Apparently, I'm not that much of a fucking gamer because I definitely would not have guessed.
You
what
don't
the fuck
think?
this- I don't know. I don't really.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, you can pull your thing up. Yeah. All right, so Tim, you're going to be next. Let's go with some old school that you.
Ooh.
No.
Am I not allowed to see the box of goodies?
No.
Okay.
All right. No, let's do it because Crabtree's already seen it. All right, put your hands out. Talk through it, what you think it is.
Okay, I feel like there's more buttons out of this.
It's
Sega
not
Gen-
what I thought it was at first.
It's not Sega Genesis,
Uh,
or it is Sega Genesis.
you got that pretty quick. I'm impressed.
Well, it's
Does it
the,
feel different?
It's the rounded. I don't remember there being this many buttons. I thought
Yeah.
it was just 3.
No, there was 6 buttons on the side.
Can I look now?
Yeah, you can look. That's actually the mini
There
version.
was 6 on the original Sega
Yeah, there
Genesis.
was
had
6.
6 buttons.
Yep.
I remember the 2 buttons.
Well, that's
That's
a regular Nintendo.
Wow.
I thought it was just
No,
3.
the Sega had 2 or 3.
No, it had
ABC.
6.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, I think is that the Neo Genesis? I think
Oh, you're right. No. Okay, so the retro bit has the 6. The original just has 3.
See, I knew it. Okay, but
Okay.
it's still
I thought that was
Genesis.
the Neo.
It's what? Yeah, it's the retro.
Oh, I kind of like this look.
Jesus.
You look
Alright.
like Charlie Kelly in that episode of Always Sunny.
All right, for your, let's go with.
Shit's fire.
All right, can't see, right?
My fat ass head won't keep this on.
They've had so many.
Shut up. All right, hold your hands out. Feel all around. Make sure you got it right.
Is it Nintendo brand?
No. No, you're not doing good so far.
It was almost like a PSP.
You're kind of close.
Is it a Vita?
It is a Vita.
Yeah, that was confusing because how many different?
Those were so cool.
They made a PSP, PS Vita, and then a PSP Go.
Yes, that's one. Like, why so many?
Because they were just trying everything because it never really
Because-
took off.
The
Because of
PSP was so
Nintendo.
ahead of its time.
It was.
It was-
It really
Were
was.
the graphics really good?
Not.
They weren't
was-
bad.
It was okay.
Think like early PS3.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think whenever it comes to or like handheld, I think Nintendo's got it in the
But
bag.
think you could watch movies on that thing. It had
You
internet
could.
access on it,
and they
games.
used the
Crazy.
disc.
That's
didn't
insane.
they?
Yeah.
That's like a cell phone.
Well, this
screen.
one has like cartridges.
Oh, this was a cartridge.
Yeah,
and there were certain games they only made for the
yeah,
PSP and the Vita.
Where'd the cartridge go? Right here.
yeah. I think so.
Like there were a couple God of War games you could only play on the PSP until they released their
There-
collection.
I don't think I have any cartridges for it. All mine were downloaded.
Oh.
So like that one could connect to the internet.
Huh.
How about that for $100 on?
They're awesome. If
I
you
think it had
jailbreak them.
cartridges galore about it.
We don't condone an illegal activity,
Oh
but
my god!
if you-
Why is it illegal?
if you jailbreak it, they're pretty awesome.
okay.
Dude, I remember when we used to download pirated movies. Remember the piratebay.org?
Oh my god, I love
I used
that.
to download so many fucking movies.
All right, Tim.
I gave my mom's computer AIDS when I was a kid with LimeWire. That's one of the goats right there.
It is. Hold on.
I spent so much time.
Where
on
did
that
this
thing.
go? Okay. Hold on. Oh, right there. All right, hold your hands up.
Oh god, I love that thing.
Let's even. Never mind.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Pretty sure this is a Nintendo GameCube.
All right, he got that pretty good. See,
I never had one, but I can't think of
Dude,
any other
those were-
system that is this.
I think that's up there with the N64 as one of the best consoles.
Oh,
of all
yeah.
time.
it's the only one I've never played. But I
Even
did hear it
that,
was a good console.
Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of the Cortex.
Hmm.
I wish I had a lot more like of the different accessories. I was actually looking for a Super Scope. Remember that for the Super Nintendo? And the Power Glove
Mhm.
for the original Nintendo.
Those for batteries.
No, they had a bunch of different accessories
HDI speed port.
that you could attach to it.
So
And-
kind of like the N64, they had all this extra shit you could do, but it never.
Plus, you could get on the
It
internet with
died.
that thing
Yeah.
too with the adapter. It was one of
Yeah.
the first Nintendos you could get on the internet with. I think.
Yep.
Cool.
Those things were dope. X-Men Legends 2. I put hundreds of
Oh
hours.
my
in
God,
that
Those
game.
were good games. I
Mhm.
only played the second one a little bit, but I really liked the first one because I love RPGs, and that was the first like X-Men.
And it had
RPG.
every character imaginable on it
Yes.
too.
Yep. All right. Blindfold down.
I couldn't help but always play Wolverine though, because Wolverine's so
Dude,
much fucking
Iceman's
fun.
the goat.
And I want to play again.
Iceman.
This is
Wait a minute. He needs to get the correct one.
Yes, I know.
Oh,
That's what
God.
I'm going for. All right. Now,
That's an OG. Ooh, is that an OG PS1 controller?
damn. I'm sure you're pretty good at this. Well,
That's
except for
why I
the-
said
the
because you can
PS
say
Vita.
PlayStation, but I mean it really hadn't changed much until with what the PS4
Mm-hmm.
or PS5. Yeah, PS5.
after the
No,
analog-
PS3 or no, PS2 had the analog.
PS1 it was the first analog. It had
Well,
I
this is
meant like
no.
that design.
When they came out with the Slim, they came out with the analog controller.
Oh, did they?
It had the joysticks on it.
Oh, okay.
I
And
meant
then the
like
controllers
I
basically
meant
been
like
the
that
same ever
iconic
since.
design, not just with the analogs.
Oh,
You know how like
well,
the PS5 one's different is what I'm talking
it's
about.
just bigger, really.
Did you see where they just announced the Pro?
Yeah, it's $700.
Yeah, but the
No,
chip and stuff in it
I'm
is
good.
supposed
I
to
hardly
be like up there with a PC.
Right, but so here's the thing.
But I heard
I
that
still
about
wouldn't pay
the regular.
$800 or $700 for.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't have a
either
disk drive.
Yeah, it's either $700 or
gotta buy that separate.
$800. So my only issue, or the thing I hear about it is, if you're someone who's a full-time gamer, somebody who their life is gaming, that is for you. But like people who are like casual gamers, or like you play a
I'm
good
barely
bit, but-
casual at this point.
Yeah, you're barely casual. Like I'll play like every night whenever like Ashley goes to bed. I'll play for like an hour or two, and then I'll go to bed.
I spend more
As-
time with the game paused anymore than I do anything else.
Well, Orbit for him.
That's only because I was in the middle of COVID when I couldn't figure out stuff to do, and I didn't feel like I wanted to play the game, but I couldn't think of anything to do.
Remember the first time we got him on Fortnite and he hid in bushes the whole time?
Yeah, but the second time we got him in, he actually didn't do too bad.
I didn't do too bad. I got my first dub.
Like all he did
Yeah,
was carry
something
bushes and just hide.
Yeah,
people
he
in
would
them.
just, hey guys, I'm a bush.
I
Where
thought
are you, Tim? We just leave him behind.
I thought I was being covert.
No,
I mean,
not
I
at all.
still would have played with you over Lepetti.
yes. And that's
That-
all he did was loot and loot.
Well, I
and loot.
know whenever we were playing Destiny, that's what he would do. Like I kept dying. I was like, "Who's stealing all my kills?" And it was him.
hated
Yes.
playing with Lepetti. Love you to death, buddy, but God almighty.
Like who stands behind someone else?
That's what he does.
It's like you use a fucking human shield.
Dude, and you could be in the process of slowly dying, and he's going to loot before he saves you.
Yep, absolutely.
Dick.
All right, blindfold down. All right.
Ooh.
Why is it dusty?
All my shit's dusty. All right.
That one I don't think you're going to get right away.
Oh, this is the thing for the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, man.
Damn.
I only know that because I use this when I started playing Legend.
Oh, okay.
Breath of the Wild. Yeah,
Damn, I thought that one would be a little bit harder.
I don't know
for
what
him.
it's called, but it basically converts your Joy-Cons into a controller.
Yeah, which I don't like this because it's too
It's
small.
too small.
Yeah, if it was a little bit further apart, it'd be way better.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm not a big fan of with the Switch.
I miss my
We've
Switch.
had it. We've had our Switch for 3-4
How long
years.
have they been out now? Nintendo's
long
usually
time.
put out a new console.
They're
now.
getting ready to come out with Nintendo Switch 2. I think it's next year.
I bought a Switch because the boys loved the Wii. I mean, the Wii was
Yeah.
iconic.
Because
They
they have
hardly ever play the Switch.
they had the
But
Switch
I-
OLED, Switch Mini.
Yeah. But so I've hardly ever played it. The biggest reason is I do not like the small ass controllers.
Yeah.
But I do like the graphics are
Listen,
good.
if you
I
guys,
started playing Legend of Zelda.
it's either
and-
$60 or $70 to get the Switch Pro controller. That is actually one of the best controllers on the market. Like they did rankings of it, and it's in the top 10 for
I-
best controllers on the market.
until I have more time to play, I don't think I'm spending much more.
Yeah, I mean, I
video
wouldn't.
games. I'm too busy with school and shit.
All right. Got just a couple more. All right. And now.
I wanted one of those. Do they even still sell them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Super Nintendo Classic or Retro.
Oh, okay. I love that thing.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's
How
what it
many
is.
games are on that?
I forget how many it is,
But it's like all the popular games, right?
Yeah.
It's like 50 or 100 of them. Those things are dope.
they are. I love this thing.
But you can still get. I remember when they had them at
Jailbreak
Walmart.
those too.
Can you?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. All right, I got one more for each of you. I'm going you last just for a specific reason. All right. Which one should I go with? I'm thinking this one.
I don't know. He got the console fairly easy.
Wow. Cool. Good job, bud. He's gonna know that one.
I don't think he will.
This was our childhood.
No, that makes sense. That was mine too. That's easy, Timmy.
This is easy.
That's easy. It's the only controller that had that many buttons. Feel the top buttons.
I know
Yeah.
what he was just trying to grab for.
Yeah, I was. What the? I do not know.
Really?
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
It's the only controller that had that joystick too on the right. Think McDermott's dick, but on a joystick.
Stop. I'm trying to think.
And it only has one bumper button.
Yeah, that's what's throwing me off. This is not familiar. This might be familiar to you, but this is not familiar to me. So this is not Xbox.
No, it's not Xbox.
It's not PlayStation.
Can't believe you get it.
He never really played this one.
Oh, he did say he never played that.
So this is the GameCube.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the
Okay,
GameCube.
yeah, then that's why.
So you got stumped. It's a little afraid.
Yeah, because I never played the GameCube. That's a cool controller though.
Mm-hmm. I like it better than the N64.
They're really
one.
durable too.
The N64 was such a weird fucking controller. I thought that's what you. That's why I turned it because I thought that's what it was. I was like, wait a minute, the middle piece is missing though.
All
That's
right.
another thing the Switch does. You can use GameCube controllers on it too.
Speaking of the N64, did you know that the what is the nunchuck
Yeah. No,
That's
that's the Wii.
of the Wii? The nunchuck, which is a separate piece that plugs in, is basically the that third
Yeah.
arm of the N64 controller.
Yeah, it really is. It's shaped almost exactly the same.
You look really good at that, Timmy.
All right.
All right, so blindfold down.
Can I take mine off?
Yeah, you can take yours off. I'm gonna hit you with 2 to end, just because you're
Two
a
of
special.
them?
Just because you're a special guest. Well, and there's a reason why I'm doing this.
Okay, I was gonna say
Okay. First one.
you can't see.
It's definitely an N64 game.
Okay, now you gotta think.
Does
Guess
it-
which game it is.
Yeah, guess which game?
I have to guess the game.
Yep.
Is it popular?
Yeah,
It's pretty popular.
A very popular franchise.
So there's more than one.
You're not in your mic.
Franchises, it has to be like. Is it Mario?
It's not a Mario game. It's a very popular franchise on multiple different consoles.
Are they still making games?
Yes.
Or is
Mortal
it not?
Kombat.
Damn,
Ooh.
which one?
60. Three,
Close.
4.
Yep. Mortal Kombat 4.
Shit.
Keep it on.
Game is-
All right, last one. Is up.
I can tell already it's a PlayStation one.
Okay, which PlayStation?
The 4 and the 5 are almost the same.
Almost, yeah, but they're different colors. You just can't tell.
So they actually are shaped the same.
Oh yeah.
It's the 4 or 5.
Okay, but which one is it?
You don't really. You have a 5, so it has to be a 5.
All right.
What do I have to guess the game again?
Yes, guess the game.
Apparently.
You should be able to guess it. There's a specific reason why I handed
This
you
isn't
this.
the Ghost Game Bro, is it?
I figured this was a perfect time to give it back to you.
So that's,
because
a
you've
game,
never-
that's his game.
Because you've never played it still?
No, I did play it. I loved it.
Did you beat it?
I
Yeah,
heard it's
I
a
loved
real,
it.
I heard it's a really good game.
I loved
It's
it.
so good.
I figured this was the
Can I
best
borrow
time to
it?
give it.
If you want
No,
to
I'm
go
just
ahead.
joking. I have no time to
I
play.
figured this was the best time to give it back to you.
Well,
There
I
you
do
go, I
remember
like it.
watching clips. Lono was playing. I watched him play. It a
Oh,
couple
okay, okay.
times, And
He's a nobody anymore.
There you go, Tim. I'll do it if you do it.
nice.
Well, Tim took his off.
Oh, I was gonna get that for my thumbnail.
You want me to turn it around?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it's like our hats are kissing.
The worst thing to happen to Germany is on November
Like I
10th.
said, it's what they get for murdering Jews.
Do you like my new hat?
Is that the one I picked out?
Wait, so you did actually beat this?
I liked it.
I still haven't beat it all.
It says it's on the field headway.
I'll tell you what, the game that I just beat is now one of my favorite games of all time, and it actually fucks with, like, it hits you in the feels, is Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, I'm glad you said
That game isn't
That'll make a grown man come to tears.
it will. It's like, especially the last chapter, the last ride, and then the final fight with Micah. I'll tell you
That's
what,
a good
man,
game.
that really fucking jerks.
Tim,
That
if you
jerks you.
haven't played that yet.
It is one of
There's so
the.
many games
It's
I've
a
never played.
10 out of
Yeah,
10. One of the best
it's
games I've ever
ever.
played. And it's not like it's overly hard.
No.
It's not.
And the thing is,
But
you
the
could put
story
like
is so
hundreds of hours into that game and still
Yes.
come nowhere close.
It's 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I ended at like 83 because like I was collecting like the cigarette cards and just
I did
weird shit
not
like
know
that.
that there was a satchel that you could get
Oh, yeah.
by only killing every animal perfectly.
Yeah.
And there's like hundreds.
Oh,
I
there's
mean,
so
the
many.
bugs, the birds,
Yeah.
everything.
There's so many different.
And it has to be a perfect kill, which I
Yeah.
also didn't know had to be either with a knife or a bow.
Well, no, you can get headshots, but you have to get to it quickly. Otherwise, like the longer
That's ridiculous.
that it sits dead, the worse off the pelt gets.
Now, the Red Dead Redemption series, that's been out for a while now.
Well, it started with
First
Red
one
Dead
was Red-
Revolver.
Is that part of it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, Red Dead Revolver was the first one, and that was forget the I forget the character's name, but the second one, Red Dead Redemption 2, is a prequel
So Red Dead Redemption.
to Red Dead
okay.
Redemption because John Marston is the main character of Red Dead 1.
Mhm.
And in the second game, Red Dead Redemption 2, he's in the game, but he's like one of your gang mates.
Got you.
So, and then like the game, I don't
The
want to
only
give it
reason
away,
I
but-
remember it is just because whenever I jailbroke my Wii, I was downloading all these fucking games. I never played any of them. I just thought it was so cool that I could download these games and put them on a DVD. And I do remember I downloaded Red Dead Redemption for the Wii.
Oh, okay.
I never
And you never
It's
played it.
So
It's,
good.
yeah, 1 is good, but 2 is like,
If there was a game I could
It's-
go back and play again for the first time, it'd be
yeah,
Red Dead
like
2.
the way they did the open world. I mean, it's just such an immersive game. And like,
And the thing, you could play poker in it. And
Oh, yeah.
go to
Poker.
Fort
I
House.
do like let me
all
tell
the
you something.
different side games.
I played dominoes for 3 hours because I missed doing it at camp.
I do like playing.
Dude, I actually
I
had
like
somebody
playing
come
Bones.
ask me the other day if I wanted to play Bones, and I'm like, oh, that makes me sad and happy at the same
I used
time.
to like playing spades more, but I grew up playing spades.
Yeah, but that caused too many fights.
Yeah.
But hearing them argue over it
Oh,
was
yeah.
fun.
That's because they like
But-
to cheat. It's kind of like basketball. They like to make their own rules.
Those moments in the game, like when you first get back from Guarma, the island, and then you're taking that ride back to your place. It like you can put it into cinematic mode, and then it plays this. It's the first song they play in the game that has lyrics, and it hits you hard.
It's one of those games that I want to see get a movie.
Yes.
But it has to be done right
I think
Kind of like
it's-
the Fallout.
I think it would be
yeah.
better as a
as a TV
TV
show.
series. Yeah.
probably.
They
So,
don't work as movies.
so I know you haven't really played Fallout, right?
Mm-mm.
You have though, right?
I've played a little bit.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask you guys to like kind of put it like because I have played Fallout compared
It's
to
better
Fallout.
than Fallout.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, it's top 3 games ever for me.
Well, yeah, and multiple sources will give it a 10 out of 10. In fact, IGN, one of the biggest sources, gave it a 10 out of 10.
Like I put it up there. Like God of War is probably my favorite gaming series of all time, and
Oh
it's
my
up there next to
God.
God of War.
Dude, let me tell you, God of War 2018 and Ragnarok hits you in the feels too.
So there's so many
Because
games
those
I've
two
just never
characters,
played.
the dwarves, they were my favorite characters of the whole game. I love them. And what happens, like, it just. That game is amazing.
Excuse me. Did you see where God of War is getting a TV series? Amazon's doing it.
Who's playing Kratos?
They haven't decided yet.
Okay.
So
Who's playing Boy?
my thing is, do you start with the OG
With the
series
OG.
or do you start
I mean,
with 2018?
The OG series plays it. I mean, I thought originally when I first started playing 2018, I thought it was 2 separate series. All right. I thought they were just doing the, what was the original? What mythology was that?
Greek.
Greek.
Mhm.
And then
that
this
camera.
time,
Watch that camera.
yeah, I know. This time I thought they
he
were
doesn't
doing the
even realize
Norse
it.
mythology, but then whenever they're like, we remember who you are and shit like that, and I was like, oh, this is just older Kratos. Like, it plays off of the original series.
I miss playing video games. I'm just gonna quit school.
Listen, if there's
quit school and
if
play
there's
video
if
games.
you
School.
well during your extra time that you have in between your semesters, I'm telling you,
Like a month.
okay, but the first game you should get into is God of War.
Did you
I
get
mean,
the originals?
I played God of War 2.
Okay.
On, what was that? PS.
Well, you know the premise then.
You need to play the first 3.
Yeah, the God of War 2 was really
I
good.
mean, you don't really have to.
You don't really have
But
to
they're
because
so
I never
good.
beat God of War 3. I played like half of it, but I never beat it. The first 2 I beat.
All right,
but
so if you're picking to play Kratos, who you picking?
I don't even know.
Like I've seen
I
people.
think you got to go a no name.
I've seen people say like Jason Momoa.
No.
I've seen people say
No.
I don't want the
It's
Rock.
too-
I'm
I
sick of the
know.
Rock. I love the Rock, but I'm sick of the Rock.
Well, if you're gonna go start with the Greek mythology, you need someone younger.
Yeah.
I saw somebody say Triple H,
No,
and that's only because he kind of looks like him now.
no. I think you have to go with a nobody.
Yeah. I feel
But
like you.
what no name actor out there right now is just
That's the thing. They're
or
no
like
name.
find
You don't
someone
know.
or like super
that's
like not
big,
well known.
Bald, has, the beard.
They got to be jacked.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, they can get jacked. Hollywood can make you jacked anytime they want to.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one person comes to mind. I can't remember his name. The dude who plays the Mountain in Game of Thrones.
I've never watched Game of Thrones.
He's big.
He's huge.
He's
though.
huge. Is he too big?
See, he's all like there's like no neck in him now.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Fuck the rest of them. I want to know who's going to play Mimir. He's like one of my favorite characters too.
I just want to know if they're starting with the originals.
I mean, if they are, you don't need as many characters
Because
then.
you could do each game as a series, as like an 8-episode series.
Yeah. And the first 3 games, like you didn't have that as many
And
characters
there's
as you
also
did in the
two
newer ones.
The 2 PSP games where you fight his brother.
Yeah, but they're kind of one off.
I mean, you could add those in. You could add because
Yeah.
one takes place in between, I think 1 and 2, and then one takes place, I think, before 1.
Yeah,
I think.
I think so.
Did you ever realize how lucky we are to have fingers?
Fingers? Yeah, if we didn't, we couldn't jerk off.
Well, that's one good thing. But do you ever have an itch, right, that you just can't scratch
Where?
anywhere? Just an itch you can't scratch. You just can't reach. You're just like.
Like your
Oh,
back.
like
Like
the
your
middle
back.
of my back? Yeah, I
Your
can't.
butthole?
I can't do it.
But that's like one of the. I mean, you can scratch your butthole. It's just depending on where you're at. You might not want people to
yeah,
see
but
you.
itchy butthole is really awful.
Yeah, but then you also
It
might
is.
want to wash your hands because, I mean, the smell can still go through.
Plus, isn't that how you
If
get
you
pink
didn't
eye?
wipe good enough. Well, I don't.
I hear it's from fart particles, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Because we always farted at each other's pillows as kids, thought thinking it was funny, but nobody got pink eye.
Do you ever scratch and sniff?
No,
Yes, you should do. We all
I've
do.
eaten enough ass to know though, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, if I scratch myself, yeah, I'm
I'm like-
smelling to
like-
make to see if
But when I'm down there
It's same.
eating blood, I'm not
it's the same
smelling
thing
it.
when I scratch my
Well,
balls.
no, you're not trying to, but I also make sure it's clean. That's right. You do eat ass.
We're not gonna
Yeah.
Me and you are the only two who actually will eat ass.
I mean, that's the same thing
It's
when
really
you
not.
scratch.
It's actually kinda
I'm not
nice.
doing it
It's
anyway.
kinda
I'm
fucking
not
nice.
doing
The
it.
way you described it to Dickin is kind of spot on. If you're already down there, whether you realize it or not, you've probably done it.
Yeah, you got to just make
No,
sure.
I
Make sure she
haven't.
showered.
You've probably done it to Ashley and don't
Listen,
even realize it.
In my brain, I know poop comes out of there, so I'm.
But she pisses out of the front part.
Yeah,
No,
and there's probably
Not
been
the
another
same
dude's
part.
dick in that. Or
Well-
were you Ashley's first?
no, I was not Ashley's first.
Why did you say it like
I didn't mean to say it like that. I didn't mean
She
it like
knows
that.
she watches this, and do not cut that out of there. He's like, I was not her first. Like, apparently,
So angry.
apparently she's had a lot.
Oh,
She'll be the first one to tell you I'm the one who calmed her down.
So, oh, okay.
just stick your look. Start by just shoving a thumb up there one night, and
Well, see, here's the thing. If I ever would try to do that to Ashley, my tongue,
You
my
never
thumb,
know.
no,
You
I
never
do know
You do
because she will refuse to do it. We've already had this
I'm
discussion.
telling you,
know.
you
That's
get them
what
all
most
riled
people
up.
would
You
say.
can. You.
No, I'm
can sneak a
telling
thumb
you,
in
we've
there.
already had this discussion. There's no way she's doing it. She said, no, I'm not fucking doing
They all
that.
say
If you
no
ever
at first.
try to fucking do that, I'll bite that shit off.
They all say no at first,
Hmm.
and then you do it, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
So,
Just trust me.
and I can't remember if you said you've done this. Have you had your
No,
last 8?
absolutely not.
Well, we know who has.
Absolutely not.
Hit me up, bros.
I'm
Hit me up, bros.
not hitting you up. No, we do
Wait,
know.
you're serious?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so he
Oh, it's
has,
fucking-
and another member of this podcast also
Victor.
has. He demonstrated that to us whenever at Green Ridge, whenever we were. He showed everybody how he was on all fours, getting his ass eaten. Like, bro, why were you on all fours and not just laying down?
Could you imagine him like on his back, legs up in the air like this?
I'm picturing McDermott on a bed on all fours, arched.
Oh yeah, arch.
Back
He
turn.
probably has a nice arch too.
Oh my god.
His butthole.
He's probably got a nice arch.
Oh shit! But the reason I bring up the whole scratching is we kind of take it for granted because other animals get itches too. They don't have hands like we do. So elephants,
They have a trunk.
they have a trunk, but that trunk is only so long. Oftentimes, elephants will get a little itchy on their tummy, and guess what they use to itch their stomach?
Please don't
Their
tell me it's
dick.
their dick.
It's absolutely.
Oh yeah, dude, they're
You have a
definitely.
picture of an elephant's dick.
They're
No, I have
definitely-
a video of an elephant.
Their
actually
dick's
in
that
the stomach.
big?
Oh, dude, they're bigger than horses.
No way.
Look at that thing. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Could you imagine having control
Imagine having much control of your
over
penis.
your dick?
Your dick is big.
And that's not even hard. It's bending.
Dude, that's impressive.
That is impressive.
I would love to just scroll through your YouTube search history one.
We've already said this before. Me and McDermott want to so badly. It's just this animal's dick. What does it look like? This animal's dick. Well, we did a whole podcast segment on animals' dicks. Like the one duck has a fucking screw dick.
And it's really fucking long too.
Yeah, like he just looks up animal dicks all day.
Wait, isn't there an animal where they like their dick like comes off their body and goes onto a female's?
Yeah, that's the octopus, isn't it, or something like that?
I don't
Seahorses,
remember.
like
It's
a
a sea
male
creature.
seahorse
Male-
can get pregnant.
Well, the female gets pregnant, but then implants the eggs into the male's abdomen, so the
No.
male carries the eggs.
It was an underwater creature because remember
It was like a jellyfish of some kind.
Yeah.
It shoots its penis like a missile.
yeah, and then like
Kinda cool.
it's such a windy day and stuff.
Imagine if you had
oh
a
my
detachable
god,
penis.
yeah.
What would you do with it though?
I mean, that's basically a dildo.
Be like, oh, there's a hot one. Oh, and she's got no panties on.
It's a dildo.
Sounds rapey.
It's a dildo.
Sounds
so rapey.
It's not like she's gonna be like, oh, how'd you know?
Him just fucking walking through Martin's just.
shooting dick at people.
I'm over there doing my spark deliveries, looking for some.
Whoops, wrong one. Didn't mean to hit you.
Some of the people up at Walmart anymore, dude. I don't go to Walmart, or I didn't go to Walmart as much until I started delivering for Spark. And some of
Yeah.
the people at Walmart.
Dude, have you ever seen like the Walmart bingo
Oh.
cards?
Oh yeah,
Google those.
That's
They're
a-
spot on.
yeah, they really are.
That would be fun as hell.
I mean, number one thing is anyone wearing pajamas.
Mhm.
You know, how many people are standing in the Debbie cake aisle?
Kid on a leash is I think one.
But it is funny. You said it. When I'm doing my deliveries for Spark, there'll be no one in an aisle except for two people standing having a conversation exactly where I need to go.
Yep,
The
exactly.
whole aisle is
Yep.
empty. It happened today. I had to go get shredded iceberg lettuce. The whole rest of the produce aisle was empty except for exactly where I needed
And
to
that's
go.
really open too.
And
It
you
is.
got to sit there and wait. And
They
most of the
moved,
time,
but a lot of people won't move.
yeah, they won't move, and they're not even at that part. Like they're not even standing there to get food. They're just
They're
on
just
their
talking.
phone or talking. It's like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Is that I've started to become rude? I'll say, excuse me, or
Well,
Ashley.
but that's actually not rude though. The polite thing is to do is excuse me and then get your
Well,
stuff.
Ashley,
Get the fuck out of my way.
Ashley's gone with me enough now. Like she likes to help me, and she just fucking reaches over and
Yeah. See, I'm a speed, like I get through there quick. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm-
the top-
my money's I'm on the clock,
yeah,
right? So the quicker I can get in and get out, I can get another delivery.
yep.
That's how I've been able to make the money I've been making.
Yeah.
You really make that good of money doing that?
Listen,
Really?
I made
When-
$500 in 2 weeks,
listen.
working about 10 to 12 hours. a
When
week.
my hip wasn't bothering me, when I can work 6 days a week and about 7 to 9 hours a day, which is nothing because you're just doing deliveries. You have
And the
no
time- the time
boss.
flies.
Yeah, the time flies. You have no boss. Like it's
Yeah,
just
really
you pick
are
what you
your
want,
boss.
and I can make $700 a day.
So you don't
Or
have to go
700
get the food off the shelf. You just pick it up, right?
You
Well,
can.
you can. It
shop.
depends. You
I
get
like
different-
shopping because I get to like get out and like get my steps in. But if you don't feel like dealing with people,
Yeah,
curbside pickup is nice because then you don't have to walk in.
I like the shopping orders better because it pays more, and yeah, you get some exercise with it. But like
People tip well, or do you have those?
Some people
do,
do.
some
I
do.
think that's why my last order I only went out for 3 hours today. I made $90.
Yeah.
My first one was like 15, the second was 16, and that's pretty standard, like 15 to
It's
20.
not bad for a couple
But my
hours.
last
of work,
one
right?
had 3 drop offs. It was a $67 order that I was getting. Most of that was tips.
The one order that I did the other day, it was a shopping order and it was it was just one order, $53. I got paid, or no, it was $55. I got paid 23 and some cents tip and 21 and some cents from Spark. Like that
Wait,
was
so
their payout.
Spark pays you too?
Oh yeah, you get paid through Spark. Like you get like it depends on if it's a big order or a small order
Or how far you have
So
to
you're
go.
not working
far-
for just tips.
No. Spark pays you. Now,
shit.
if it's like a medium sized order to Cumberland, you're gonna get paid maybe
All right,
$10,
so what's the
$9.
furthest y'all gone?
I haven't had to go very far. He's went further.
I went to Myersdale once.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty far. And the furthest is like Rawlings or Hyman.
I mean, that's not that.
No, it's not that far. Like
No,
I've never went
Myersdale,
down your
that's-
way before. Like Cumberland is the furthest I went south.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go like Fort Ashby once.
I've never been to Fort Ashby.
Not
yet.
Fort Ashby, Ridgely. Like,
Yeah.
between Ridgely. and
Originally at
Wyoming.
Farpendale.
Bel
I get a
Air.
lot of Farpendale.
Is
So-
there any hot ladies that open the door in the robe? Like
No, we
go
usually
see
we
them?
don't see them.
Usually don't see
And the ones
people.
I have seen, no, not.
That's
That'd be cool. 'Cause that'd be my tip. I mean, you can keep the rest.
Yeah, usually we don't see them.
So we did want to play another game with you since you're on here. We thought it'd be fun. It's kind of based off of a movie. Good luck, Chuck.
So, Crabtree, we know you've had multiple
You guys so much.
multiple partners,
Has he?
oh,
Are you got it like
yeah,
that?
Crabtree has got it like that. That's why I think he's kind of like that,
Good luck, Chuck. Y'all know.
Well, because
We're not going to tell the story on the pod. I
we're not
don't
going
want
to
to
go
tell
the whole
story.
story, but I mean, it's well known within our friend group that Ryan over here is
He gets around.
the real life version.
No, I don't get around.
The real
Don't
life.
make me out to be a slut.
Well,
Don't make me out to be a slut.
put it in a number. Since baby mom, put it in a number. How many? And I'm not talking about
Do
just
I
like
have to?
girlfriends. I'm talking about just people you've slept with.
Do I have to?
Well, then don't say
Kind
I
of.
haven't gotten around. If you don't want to,
Gotten around.
if you don't want to put a number to
You
it,
kind of need to put a number.
is
on
it less than 20? There you go. Then don't
But
say I haven't gotten around. How old's Addy?
9 this year.
And so he's like maybe under 20, probably not in 9 years
So that's like 2 a year or more.
or more. Some years have been more. Some years have not. So it's well known that Ryan in our friend group is known as Good Luck Chuck because
What the fuck is that?
this is our promo page. Good Luck Chuck. It's one of
That
your.
is one of my favorite pictures of you.
Yeah, it
That's
is a
really
good picture. And I think honestly, this is what drew a lot of these girls to you.
He's never going to come back on the podcast.
No, he's probably not.
You're lucky you guys are my best friends.
So it's known that after Ryan has either dated or hooked
Wait,
up.
Are we gonna tell the story of the night we were all playing PlayStation together and in the Trailer
No.
Park Boys thing?
Let
I
me
don't think
get
I've
to that.
ever heard you guys laugh that hard in my entire
That was
life. Of
pretty
knowing
funny.
Well, when we had Tim up till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I've
Which was a
never
rarity.
heard you guys
Get
laugh
to
that hard.
that. So after
Poor girl
Ryan,
won't let me into her cookie shop. I can't go in there and buy cookies.
where's their cookie shop?
Downtown? That
I
AJ's
got-
cookie jar.
I'll go
Oh,
in
It's
for you.
hers.
I got you.
Nah.
Yes, it is.
Okay. That's interesting. All right. So anyway,
I can't go in there.
let me finish. So Ryan is known in our friend group as Good Luck Chuck because the girls that he has either dated or hooked up with tend to either get engaged or married
There's
right
no
afterwards.
10 to. All of them are. There's
Yeah.
one left.
So you're
So-
a real.
We made a
Good luck,
list of 7 of them that have either may have or may have not have gotten engaged.
They're all
Um,
engaged.
Tim, if you want to go ahead and pull it up, and we would like you to rank them
Fucking God.
from 1 through 7 on.
Listen,
How-
before you
how-
do
Wait,
this,
who's on the list?
Okay, so
I will say I'm impressed with your list because majority of
We
these girls
have-
I've
You did
never
not
seen
put that
before.
on the top list. Are you kidding me?
we have the infamous JP. We have. What is that?
It's my phone.
Oh, huh?
Who's that?
Isn't that Bekte?
No.
What?
Just hold your mic so we can hear.
That's the one I found.
Okay. I was to say I've never.
dated her, and I never.
No, you told us you slept with her.
Didn't?
Yes, you did.
No, she asked me to, and I told her no.
Crabtree.
No, she asked me.
Crabtree. Okay,
She
well,
asked you to fuck her and you told her no?
She was drunk one night and called me on FaceTime.
did anything happen?
No.
At all?
No.
Damn.
Well, that's depressing because you definitely told us you did.
I said she wanted to.
All right, then we'll rank 1 through 6. So we
Yeah,
have the
I'm just
infamous
I'm hoping
JP,
none of these girls are fans of the
We
podcast.
have-
God, I hope not.
Morgan. We have, correct me if I'm wrong, because you never really were with this girl that long. Is it Mariah? We have also one of your favorites, Patience.
Precious?
My least favorite.
Precious.
My least favorite. That's
We
the
have-
one that was going to leave me in Florida.
Another one of your favorites, Sarah. And the also infamous PlayStation chat, Ashley.
And that's the one you broke up with over.
That was the easiest $50 I ever made in my life.
Yeah.
So we would like you to rank these 1 through 6, I guess, since you say you never slept with one.
I didn't.
But you could put her on the list that, like,
if you
maybe
think,
if
based
you
off of
think-
how much you've gotten
sweating
wrong.
so bad.
The worst part is it's like 50-some degrees down here too.
Like I am sweating so.
Well, we picked ones that we didn't think would watch the podcast. I could have added somebody else.
I need to make this clear. He picked it. I don't know
I
any of
could have
these
picked
people.
somebody else, but because
Who was it?
they're a friend of somebody who watches the podcast, I
Who?
didn't.
Which one?
It was someone more recent. The
person I know.
a friend of
That's the only one.
Ashley's coworker.
Oh,
So out of respect, I didn't put out of respect, I didn't put her on
trash can.
A trash can?
A trash can.
I've been her over the trash can and she
Oh
broke
my
it.
god!
Well, how does
Anyway.
she owe you the trash can? Good
Anyway.
for her.
It doesn't matter.
Like I said, out of respect, I didn't add her on here. So, who would let's start? What do you want to start with? One.
I'd say start at the bottom.
All right. So start at the bottom. Who was the worst?
So we're gonna put this girl, since you claim you never slept with her, we're gonna put her at number 7.
swear to you, I never did.
Okay, so we'll put her at number 7. All right.
I should have put current girl in there, the one you just rearranged her guts.
She just got back with her boyfriend.
No,
She did.
I told you, good luck, Chuck.
For her, I'm happy for
Look,
her.
So, all right, forget this picture. We'll call that one the current. This was another Mariah, isn't it? The one you just rearranged your guts?
Mm.
Yeah, her name's Mariah also.
No, that was somebody else.
No, you said
No,
no.
that was Emily.
Emily. All right, you told us with a P, last name with a P.
Yeah, that's Mariah now. The one before that was Emily. God.
Oh no, I'm talking about the one now. You just said you rearranged her
doesn't
guts.
get
Oh,
around.
the other night? Yeah, that was Mariah.
He doesn't get around.
All right, so start at the bottom. Who is number 6 for you? Listen,
Yes.
as infamous as JP is, she better be your number 1.
Which one's JP? The one on the top left?
Yeah, it's off left. You know why she's infamous?
These hoes ain't loyal to me.
But she's all about loyal, but it doesn't matter if she's got a boyfriend. Or not.
You know how
Basically,
sweaty I am.
basically, it's whenever
Oh my
when
God.
he's single and he's just looking for a quick fuck, that's who he gets a hold of, or she gets a hold of him.
This is.
Oh, okay, so
Mariah
it's
shit
continuous
now.
until she sees this, possibly. Then
Well, I doubt she will.
you never
And
know.
also,
this will be the
That's-
episode that we go
That's
viral.
Mariah now.
yeah, I've seen the picture.
So that she's not on here.
No.
No,
Okay.
That's
she's the
that-
one. She's also the one that posts on Facebook about being loyal.
Okay.
No, Mariah is in the process of leaving her 11-year marriage.
All right, stop delaying the
Yeah,
inevitable.
stop delaying.
Let's get
Who's
this-
number 6?
Who is number 6? Who's the lowest?
Doesn't
And
matter if you like
this
them as
is
a
who-
person.
Best fuck, right?
Yes, best
All right,
fuck.
Best in
Are
bed.
you fucking kidding?
Best
Yeah,
in bed.
we're not talking about their personality
Best in bed,
or better
Alone. Doesn't
girlfriend.
matter. They could be the craziest fucking bitch you've ever met. Best in bed. So number 6. So basically the worst in bed out of this.
Out of this list.
Ashley.
Ashley is this one,
okay.
right?
No wonder you broke up with her over
No, that's
PlayStation
not.
chat.
I broke up with her.
Well, that and I mean, it was just water in the fridge.
It really
It
was.
doesn't take rocket appliances to see that we're not working out here. And then, of all things, you have a certain somebody, I'm not going to throw his name out there, ask her what color underwear she has on.
Oh, that was me, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was you.
Listen, that's my first time being involved. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I wanted to.
Dude, we are in the middle of screaming at like she is screaming at me. And I have to put the phone on mute because everybody's laughing so hard. You just hear Tim go, Crabtree. Ask her what color underwear she has on. I bet she'll tell
Listen,
you.
we were all playing
And
video
she
games
answered.
at the.
She answered.
She
then went
fucking
right back to
answered.
yelling at me.
So
We were all playing video games at the start.
we were
the
playing
last-
together.
the last 3 hours,
The
we
last
played
3 hours,
no video games.
My controller was on the ground, and I was just listening.
But what I'm like trying to figure out is how I can't speak for all these girls, but how dumb is this girl that you guys are having an argument, but then you'd randomly ask what color underwear, and she fucking answered you.
Yes, and she was still
How
trying to fuck.
dumb is this girl? And I'm not trying to be mean, sweetie. If you see this,
God, I hope none of y'all see this. Oh
Like,
no!
really, like what was going through your fucking mind? But
All right.
anyway, number 5.
Number 5.
Sucks so bad.
Okay.
I already know who 1, 2, and 3 are, but I don't know the order.
Well, I have a guess of who number 5 would be, but
Patience.
okay.
Patience is number 5.
Yep, patience is number
Precious.
5. Precious.
I hate you two
So,
much.
so patience wasn't good. Was there anything she did really well?
She ate his ass.
No, she was an awful person.
Oh, she was.
She was a
You
horrible
told me the
Definitely-
story.
I definitely feel like we could get in trouble showing these people's faces on our podcast.
I don't know if you
Can
see
you
it.
blare their faces out like when you?
It's too late. What's done is done.
Yeah, it's
No,
already
you gotta
We're
edit
recorded.
it.
We're either going to go viral or get canceled.
If we go viral,
You have to edit it to do the episode. Edit and blur their faces out.
I can't.
doesn't know how
we'll
to
see.
do that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Bro, you cannot show their faces.
Never watched this.
You don't know
Listen,
that.
That is
We-
true. If we go viral, people
We're-
may watch our past
We
episodes.
barely get 20 views a week, okay? And most of that is us and my mom and Ashley.
If you get questioned about, it, just tell them we blackmailed you.
Yeah.
All right, 4.
Who's number
So if you know who 1, 2, and 3 is, you should automatically know who 4 is.
Mariah.
All right, the bottom one, the cute one.
Ooh, okay.
So she was cute, but not all that great.
We're just gonna leave. We'll leave it at that.
I thought Sarah was going to be number 4. So Sarah's in your top
She
3.
this girl, based off the picture, looks like a freak. She looks like she's trying to be a freak, but I'm gonna be honest. This is me based off of these pictures, but I feel like she'd be boring.
Well, she became a freak with somebody else.
Then this girl.
Oh, they're engaged. Did I tell you that?
I thought they got married.
And so
They're like, they're about to be married.
Oh, this is the one who cheated on him with a. He worked at Lowe's. Cheated on
No,
him.
that was Sarah. Morgan didn't do that. Morgan,
That's what I was talking about, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah's the one that after my dad died told me that I wasn't there for her.
Yeah.
While he was, and they got caught fucking in the back of Lowe's.
this was the girl that kept buying you shit, right, Sarah?
No,
Uh-huh.
Morgan did too. Morgan's the one that bought me my first PS5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I remember you being
Morgan
in
was
chat
that
was like
girl.
like there was a girl
Yeah, that
who
was my
just bought
birthday
you a
present from
Switch.
Morgan that year.
Like you had only been talking to her for a little while, and she bought
Oh,
you a
that was Sarah.
Switch.
And Sarah
Okay,
was
that's
he
what
was
I'm
head over heels. He actually brought Sarah to my house.
Mhm.
He was head over heels for her, and then she got caught fucking in the back of Lowe's.
Her boss at that.
Yeah.
It was her boss.
I get ahead some way.
All right. So who's number 3?
JP.
Really?
She looks like she'd be a number 1 just because she looks like
I'm so
If I would've
disappointed.
she
dated
looks
her-
like she would have to suck.
If I would have,
really
if I would
well.
have dated her,
Well, from what he says, she does very well.
She does.
I wanted to add somebody else on here, but because they're a little bit local, I chose not to.
All these people aren't local.
Well, not okay, not
Wait, which
local, not local, but local as in professionally related to people we may have worked with.
Oh,
Almost, but I did it.
JT.
I would say
Talking about
I know who you're talking about, right?
AT. Oh yeah,
That you're talking about?
Older.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost did, but I did it. Just
Yeah,
in
because-
case.
Oh,
That
that is not
probably-
a good idea.
That wouldn't have been a good idea because I don't know.
Oh,
He knows we do stuff. I talked to him about the podcast. I don't think that'd be a good
Yeah,
idea.
no, that's why I didn't do it. Had he left DJS by now, 100% I would have done it.
All right, number 2.
She was just talking to me a couple of months ago.
I know you told me. When did that? Or no, where was it at? Was it at a wedding? Or no, that was McDermott
Mhm.
at a wedding.
It was at DJ's wedding.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, number 2.
Morgan.
That's the one that.
Wow. I would not have picked Sarah as your number 1. She was that good.
So
Dude, I
now,
was engaged to that girl.
are you,
I was
are
married.
you basing
That's
it off
true.
of that? Because you have like it sounds
Yeah,
to me
we're
like
not
out of
talking about
all these
feelings.
girls, this is the one that you.
We're talking
head over
about-
heels for. Was she the best in bed?
Who made you feel the best after you were done doing the deed? Is it Sarah?
Is it her? I mean, she definitely looks like a freak in this picture.
Yeah, leave it where it is.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm honestly surprised how high or mid JP was.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This is me not knowing. I see. If I had to choose based off attractiveness level, these two right here are lower, and based off of what I know, that usually means they're a little bit better in bed. They're
Yeah.
making up for their flaws. Is basically
True.
how I think about
Yeah,
it.
and I think like a lot of your really good looking girls are just pillow princesses.
Not,
Agreed.
Not it
Agreed.
at all.
Well, I mean that's kind of how you say for this one, right? For number 4.
Yeah, I mean, she was number 4. I mean, she wasn't low, but
was she a
was number
pillow
4.
princess or
Can we
was
change
she?
the subject now?
So okay,
I'm
well,
sweating
so
bad.
we are going to change it a little bit, but not too much. So here's what I need to know. All right, I love you, and I'm not saying, and from as a heterosexual man, I don't think you're ugly, but I don't think you're Brad Pitt,
Damn.
Tom Cruise, Chris
Damn.
Hemsworth.
I think
Right.
he means well, but he's not.
And
What a
this
very
may be
good.
hurtful. I don't mean it to be hurtful.
Him, if you want to call me
okay.
ugly, just call me ugly.
No, I'm not calling you ugly. I used to say this to another friend of mine, Jordan Dye, who also used to get around.
Don't get
May still,
around.
may still, but I don't know.
Great.
I think he's.
All right, so you know what I want to do? I want to make a list, and I want to start back from the very beginning. If we're going to talk about
Hold
this,
on,
we're going to
hold
go
on,
back
hold
from the very beginning.
Because I need to know something. Because I said the exact same thing to him, and he respected. He goes, "It's not. You're not ugly, but you're not that good looking." And he would pull him left, right. Either that, or he was full of fucking shit. And I don't.
Oh, it's
he
all about
was.
confidence.
Confidence. Agreed. So what I need to know, it's either.
Well, and he takes good profile pictures too.
Okay, so good profile pictures, but you still
You
have to
do.
meet. You still have to meet these girls at some point. So it's either you're a liar or you got a fucking hog.
No, I don't think that's what it is.
No.
I don't think that it's the hog.
Hold on.
I'm not. I'm a lot of things, but a liar is not one of them.
All right. So I need to see it.
I'm not showing you my dick.
What?
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck we're doing right now. He is way off script. He's gone rogue. He has gone rogue. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. What the fuck are you doing?
I need to know. I need to know. You can stand over there. You're not even on
I
camera.
want to see it.
Then close your fucking eyes.
oh my god!
This is what I think. All right.
Actually,
Number
do have a
one.
picture of it. You want to see it, Tim?
Yes, I want to fucking see
Number
it.
one. I think, and what I think I told you, I think it has to do with all guys
Damn it!
naturally get more pussy. I will say that. But you can't just be tall and fucking ugly. You can't look like George Mearson and fool bitches. And it has to do with confidence also. But
Tim, if you weren't one of my closest friends right now, I'd probably never talk to you again. Really wouldn't.
Tim, what the fuck?
What? Listen, if anything, it's a sign of admiration. See, God damn, fucker shit.
You really just show him your dick?
Damn, my man. That's what I'm talking about. See, I knew it. I wasn't wrong, and I.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. This episode has gone to shit. None of this was planned.
God,
Way off the
boy.
tracks.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
may be putting in my resignation after this. So, yeah.
Listen, I sent. I knew this was a topic, so I sent him and McDermott a text the other day. I said, I guarantee I can see Crabtree's dick, and I bet what $5.
I never.
You guys
I
didn't
never
agree
bet
to it, but I
know.
said $5 says I can get. I said I can get you to pull out your dick. But I didn't also
te-
didn't know you'd have a picture of it. So technically, I guess I did.
yeah. Why do you have a picture
That's
of your
not
dick on your
important.
phone?
That's not important.
That fucker is huge, dude.
Time out. No,
Good for
no,
you. Good
no.
for
It is
you.
It's
important
not important.
because that's not normal
It's
to
not
just have a picture of your hard dick
It's not
on your
important.
phone.
Not important.
Let alone like flaccid but hard.
It's not
Like
important.
how many?
It's a good picture though.
It is a good
You wanna
picture.
see it?
Time out. No, I don't want to see it. So
That's
let me ask you
impressive.
a question. Did you wake up one morning? Because let's be honest, morning wood is your hardest wood. So you woke up one morning and you looked down and you're like, damn, that's rock solid.
I don't
That's
even
a good
remember when I
length.
took it.
Let me take a picture of that. And then every girl that you
It's not
get
a
to,
bad idea.
every girl that you get to,
I saw that in a movie
I don't
once.
think you understand how many girls send him nudes
Come on, bro.
because we've seen a lot of them. And
Yeah,
some
I've
that
seen- I
we
think
Throwing my business out there.
I've seen like
some
once
that
or
we
twice.
haven't. Let's be real.
You're throwing my business
Time out.
there.
Let's be real. On this podcast, anything goes.
You can't be throwing my business out
Dude,
like
you
that.
know the title, like
Yes, I
our
know.
motto of this podcast is
I know.
anything goes.
I know it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
But you can't be just throwing my business out there like that.
just saying. And so I'm wondering if maybe those girls, the ones that send you stuff, you gotta throw us a little something in return. That's what's happening, right? There's no other reason for you to have your hard dick picture on your phone.
I sent my wife a picture of my dick one time. It wasn't hard. It was not impressive.
You just flick it in.
I really hope that chick I'm talking to does not watch this. Oh, dear
Just
God.
tell her you weren't on a podcast.
Oh no.
Hopefully, she doesn't watch much YouTube and it doesn't just pop up on her suggested.
You never know how.
Because you're
None
definitely,
of them watch this.
because you're definitely going to be on the thumbnail of the video. I thought that was a good segment. It was
It was-
definitely a
it
way
was
to get
good.
you out of your comfort zone.
Dude, you had me laughing so hard I almost puked on the
Yeah.
floor.
But listen, that's our best clips is when we
Yes.
fucking are like
Oh my God.
geeking.
Yeah,
Geek.
random shit.
Like, I
So-
really do want to go like from the very beginning all the way down because now that I think about it,
Well, see, I want to go from when I knew, from whenever I first knew you,
from the
which you,
start of DJS.
you were still with baby mom because
Yeah.
your Addie wasn't born yet
Mhm.
and Miranda was pregnant. And since then, it wasn't long after that you and Miranda split because I remember
Yeah, Addie was only born for like 8 months when we split.
yeah,
up.
because I remember you calling me.
Yeah, because I came
late
to your
at-
house that night.
No, you didn't. You
Yes, I
called.
did.
No, you called me because I was walking around outside. This is when I was on Dry Avenue, walking around outside in my on my sidewalk, listening to him crying.
Come
And-
on, bro.
I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with crying.
Damn. Make me
nothing-
look like a slut and a bitch.
Pussy.
Oh my god.
There's nothing wrong with crying. It's okay. You were hurt. Your baby mom.
me look out.
Your baby mom left you, and there's nothing wrong
Well,
with crying.
I agree. I think you should come up with a list, but I think you need to come back on the show.
Yes,
And
I
Next
agree.
time you bring your list.
You bring your list, and
wanna
then we'll
bring
go.
this list.
We'll rank them again.
Is
But you haven't got around.
I was dating
Let's
most
stop
of them.
lying
No,
to
I was
ourselves.
dating like
for what? Like a week?
I was dating. I was dating most
That
of
doesn't
them.
count.
Like
I don't know.
75-80%.
I'm gonna say maybe 60%.
I can rattle off right now the ones I was dating. There was Bree, Katie, Sarah.
Wait, time out.
that was Bree was
I-
back in high school.
Oh yeah.
So
I don't know.
I dated
I'm talking
her-
about after Miranda.
Even back in high school, my first girlfriend I ever had in 10th grade. We were together for a year and a half. Okay,
Aw.
She ate his ass.
no, it was weird. 'Cause she was really tall. Like
Taller
I'm talking about since
she was like
Miranda.
almost my height.
Damn.
The one that moved to Martinsburg.
Becca.
See, I couldn't find any
Mhm.
pictures of her. I couldn't remember what her last name
She
was.
just got
'cause
married too.
I know.
Good
Well,
for her.
that was the one that I remembered that actually you guys split on good terms.
Listen,
Yeah, we
Listen,
still talk to
I
this
just
day.
thought,
yeah.
let's close on this. I just thought of something. If there's any ladies out there who are tired of being alone, hit up my boy because there's a good chance.
Well, he's talking to someone right now. There's a good
Probably
chance,
not
though,
anymore.
for,
She
for,
sees
now,
this.
for now. Well, there's a good chance he could send you his dick pic.
Yeah, you know, if you want to get hitched, if you're looking to settle down yourself,
I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna quit my job and just open up a fucking service.
Based off of Tim's reaction, I mean,
you
listen,
won't be disappointed.
guys,
He might as well be black.
guys' reactions at looking at other men's dicks are probably the realest reaction you're going to
Well,
get.
absolutely. Absolutely.
realist,
I'm not going to
because-
hype you up if it's not an impressive cock.
Right. So, hey, I think next week we should go over our lists.
I got one.
But no, the girl I was dating in high school, we were together for a year and a half. Her name was Bree. I'm not going to throw her last name out there because then y'all are going to look her up. So,
Is it the Brie I know?
Definitely would.
no. Wait, no.
Okay, all
I
right.
dated her in like middle school. though.
Okay.
But I lost my virginity to this chick. I went to the beach with her family. We came back from the beach, and a week later, she's like, "Hey, I've been talking to this dude. I'm
Damn.
breaking up with you," and they've been together ever since.
No
I
shit.
swear to God,
That was the first time.
that was the very first one.
Good luck, Chuck.
Mhm.
I do have one more question, just based off
Wait,
of that
hold on.
picture.
What year did the movie come out?
It had
It's
to
like
be.
it was after 2000.
yeah.
Because
I'm
in
saying,
10th
like,
grade,
between,
it was
like,
2006.
I'm saying like between 05, 2010, 05.
07.
Damn, I'm good.
So that came out in 07, and this happened to me in 2006. That was
Damn,
the first
you were
time.
the original.
That's
Good
the
luck,
first
Chuck.
time it
I
happened.
do have one question, and then we're going to close out on this because we're over our time. Are
Covered
you
in sweat.
are you cut or are you uncut? Based off of that picture,
Wait.
there's something.
You're really questioning that based off the picture?
Well, once it's hard, you can't always tell.
What's wrong? I mean, I can. What's
you
wrong with your
cut?
dick?
Why would I want to not be circumcised?
Okay, I really.
I don't want cheese growing in there. Ew.
All right. Well, I want to give a great bout of gratitude. Thank you
Hate
for
you
coming
guys
on
so
here.
much.
We appreciate.
We appreciate you
love
coming.
you.
We've had this planned for like what 3 weeks now, 2 weeks, and I'm glad that you didn't bail on us because we were
Imagine
thinking
how
some
much
50
better this would have been if Ethan was here with us.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
We wouldn't be able to put you two next to each other.
No.
You'd
No,
have to
because it
sit
would have
over-
been arguments the whole
you'd
time.
have
Oh,
to
yeah.
sit over here.
That's an episode in itself.
Oh my god!
But,
Yeah.
this is the first of many guests to be joining.
Yep.
Not every week, but first of many guests to be joining us. We have
Absolutely.
to get another mic.
Yeah, we gotta get a
figure out-
fourth.
We need to figure out our equipment. But you know what'll help us figure out our equipment? If you click that like button and
That's true.
subscribe, so
Please
you get
don't-
us up a
Please
little
don't
bit.
share this.
Please
No,
definitely
please
share on Facebook,
Share as much as you
Instagram,
possibly can.
Twitter/X.
We want to
TikTok.
get it around our local community,
No, we
especially.
We don't. I already can't go in and buy cookies at her shop.
Well, you know what? We'll get you some cookies,
I'll get you some cookies.
and then that way you're able to try
You know
them.
what's weird? She was a terrible cook when we were together. She couldn't cook for shit.
Listen, there's women have that tendency. Some can cook, some can bake. Very few can do both.
She never baked anything either.
Yeah, you know what? That
Very
statement is absolutely correct.
Mine, she can cook. But
Fucking
she'll
her.
tell you she's not a baker.
Fucking her was like fucking up.
Yeah, Ashley.
Fucking-
I mean, you know, loves baking.
She's a baker,
Now,
but she's not a great cook.
she's not a great cook, but she's gotten a lot better. I'll tell you what, man. That soup she's been making.
I thought the girl was gonna grind my
All right, well-
skin off my dick with her teeth.
Jesus
God
Christ,
damn.
she's hungry.
All right, well, I gotta pee. I gotta
Yeah,
go.
we gotta get out of here. So,
So-
see you guys next week.
We love you guys.
Who's this?
Thanks for being here, buddy.
Yeah, fuck you guys.